If you want to take control of your money, stay with this video until the end, because the last part will help you connect budgeting, saving, and debt into one simple system. Personal finance can sound intimidating, but at its core, it is just about making your money work for your life instead of wondering where it went every month. In the United States, a lot of people earn enough to get by, but still feel stressed because they never built a clear plan for their cash. The good news is that personal finance is not about being perfect. It is about building better habits, one step at a time. Today, we are going to cover three essentials: budgeting, saving, and debt management. First, let's talk about budgeting, because every strong money plan starts there. A budget is simply a plan for your money before you spend it. It tells your dollars where to go instead of letting them disappear on accident. Many people think a budget means restriction, but that is only true if you build it the wrong way. A good budget gives you control, not punishment. The simplest way to start is by tracking your income and your expenses for 1 month. Write down what comes in, what goes out, and where your money tends to leak away. You might be surprised by how much goes to food delivery, subscriptions, or impulse purchases. Once you can see the numbers clearly, you can make better choices. A common beginner method is the 50/30/20 rule. That means about 50% of your income goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to saving and debt payoff. This is not a magic formula, but it is a helpful starting point for many people. If your numbers do not fit perfectly, adjust them to match your real life. The best budget is the one you can actually follow. Now let's move to saving, because budgeting without saving is like driving without a spare tire. Saving gives you breathing room when life gets messy. Your first savings goal should usually be a small emergency fund, even if you start with just $500 or $1,000. That money is there for surprises like car repairs, medical bills, or a broken appliance. Without savings, one emergency can force you straight into debt. Once you build a starter emergency fund, you can work toward a larger cushion that covers several months of expenses. A practical trick is to automate your savings so money moves into your savings account before you have a chance to spend it. If you wait until the end of the month to save whatever is left, there is usually nothing left. Saving is not about being cheap. It is about protecting your future self from unnecessary stress. Now let's talk about debt, which is where many people feel stuck. Not all debt is the same, but high-interest debt can quietly drain your finances every single month. Credit card debt is one of the biggest problems because the interest can grow fast if you only make minimum payments. That means you can be working hard and still feel like you are getting nowhere. The first step with debt is to stop making it worse. Try not to add new balances while you are paying down what you already owe. Then choose a payoff strategy that fits your personality. Some people prefer the snowball method, where you pay off the smallest debt first to build momentum. Others prefer the avalanche method, where you attack the highest interest debt first to save more money over time. Both methods work if you stay consistent. The important thing is to keep moving forward. Also, if your debt feels overwhelming, do not ignore it and hope it disappears. Contact lenders, look at your options, and build a plan before things get worse. Here is the big picture. Budgeting helps you tell your money where to go. Saving helps you prepare for the unexpected. And debt management helps you stop losing money to interest. When those three pieces work together, your finances start to feel more stable and less stressful. You do not need a huge income to get started. You need awareness, consistency, and a plan that matches your real life. If you can track your money, save automatically, and attack debt with purpose, you are already ahead of most people. Personal finance is not about being rich overnight. It is about building a life where money becomes a tool instead of a constant source of pressure. So remember the formula: budget with intention, save for protection, and pay down debt with a clear strategy. If you watched until the end, you now have the foundation to take control of your money and start building real financial confidence.